What's going on, guys? It's Childish, back at it again. Episode 19. We're almost to 20. Getting it done. Just reset my list, and we're going to be starting from the bottom. I was getting ready to just do a couple of fights on my own, but then, after this, of course, I'm not sure when you guys will see this, and this will kind of put it into perspective. I'm making this video on Friday, I think it's November 11th. So I just got done posting all of the arena, optimizing the arena teams videos for Critical Thinking with Childish. So now that we go through these teams, once we set up these teams, we'll kind of, we'll kind of see everything in real time and see what I'm talking about here. So here's a great example. We have the technically two attack base units, but this one's normally set up to support by just providing the attack gauge buff and allowing them to get multiple turns. So basically, this guy right here is solely relying on Julian to do the work. Why? Because they have the attack buff, leader skill, the attack buff, and then the speed boost. He has another way of trying to get an additional speed boost. But of course, because they're using so much speed here to try to speed up, they only have two more slots for, damage, to do damage or to do whatever they're trying to do. And they have, one attack base unit and one, defensive or support base unit. So even though their theory is sound, this team right here probably not going to work well. They can get away with utilizing one of these units. They probably don't need both and focus on the speed. I probably would put this guy as a healer to increase the mana shield of Arena, and then maybe throw in some other kind of damage deal or whatnot to try to stay alive. But again, they're mix and matching three different types of teams or whatnot there for Arena, so this one's not going to be able to do well. So he might get a couple attacks in there, but basically once I take out his main guy, he's not going to have a lot of options here. So now, as you can see, Lucian obviously strong against water, so I make it look a little easier. But right now, with me having generally a lot of units available, this is going to make for an easy fight, because once this guy's DPS is gone, which is what he tried to focus all of his support around, that's it. He doesn't have any options. Why? Because he has one attack unit with a support based leader that increases attack, but it's only for one unit. So remember, the goal is to provide a leader skill that assists three or more of your units. All right. Alrighty. So this one will be good. This one we'll probably play the matchup game here. Let's see. So we go. So because he has a speed leader with Megan, I'm gonna go speed leader with Megan. I'm gonna go rogue. And I want to try to go. Normally, I would put my water element in there to provide more damage, but I want to try a. Since I'm utilizing two of my 4 slots just to keep up with this opponent's speed, I'm going to try to control the opponent by locking him down, and then see if I could take him out one by one. Normally I would have Ardella in there to take out the Wind Sylph, but we're going to see if I can go about it this way. So we'll see what happens. Might not be the best way to go about it, but I know that my light succubus has a lot of speed, so even if they get a few attacks off, they still won't be too strong, because they have the glancing hit debuff on. As you can see right there, everything was kind of weak. I'm going to go ahead. I know Roke has the opportunity of doing a lot of damage here, so I'm going to go ahead and reset Jameer. And now I'm going to hit them all again, so I can try to stun them, but just kind of reset their buffs here. So let's go ahead and get everybody buffed up. There's one down. Now, of course, I can hit any one of these guys, but I'm going to hit the person that's not stunned because I know that these two people are going to have their damage or their attack gauge reset. The next person up to attack, at least on their side, is probably going to be either Roke or Megan. Probably Megan with more speed. So I'm going to take out the ones that were low hit point and then kind of focus on here. So like I said, for example, here, it really doesn't matter who I attack because they're both going to be attacking relatively quick. But if they had a full team, I probably would try to lock Roke down because Roke is the one that has the most potential to, do a lot of damage. But at the end of the day, they're in a situation where it's 2v4. They really have nowhere to go. So by kind of trying to play the control game early on, we take advantage and we do good. All right. So this guy here is actually not utilizing a healer, which is fine because as you can see, his team is stacked. So since he is not utilizing a healer, even though it doesn't make sense to me, he's still making a mistake here. Okay, and I'll put it out there. So right now he has this particular team. Okay, all right. So what's the problem here? You got two leaders that have universal leader skills. Okay, if he wants to use this team as his arena, that's fine. But switch around your unit so that the one of the two leaders can take a leader benefit. You see this time and time and again where you got people utilizing units that have a dungeon arena skill, or in this situation where they have a leader skill but they're not using it appropriately or properly. So we got two fire based, so we got a lot of damage going on. So this time around we will mix it up and let's go ahead and utilize Neil. Why Neil? Because Neil can keep a unit invincible for 2 turns, and because these 2 units are, for the most part, I would say single target units. I'm just basically going to be able to lock those 2 units down on Ardella while keeping, while working on their Neil and their Julie. Okay, so once I get those 2 down, then it's just going to be a 4v2, and we should do good. All right, speed attack gauge is up. Notice that my Neil is violent spec, but I have a 2-slot 6-star speed rune intentionally so that she gets the next attack after Megan. That makes me have the edge in case the other opponent has speed, and we'll go from there. And so I can prevent my unit from getting one-shotted early on. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can lock this one down. Nope. That's okay though, because she should be able to finish her off there. Good. Let's go ahead and try to go for their healer. Why the healer versus anybody else? Because their healer is the only one that is neutral towards my whole team, so she's going to be able to attack everybody while the fire units are forced to attack the wind. Okay? Again, take a look there. Fail, fail, fail. Exactly. team is working out perfectly here. We got it all going on. This is what we want. See if we can stun that one. All right. Ooh, defense buff. Let's see if we can get crazy with it. Oh, no, glancing hit. I was hoping we got a, oops, did I forget to do? I thought the shield was on there. Okay. So, even though I could have probably auto-attacked it, no point in risking something stupid like that. So, there you have it, guys. That is how you go about setting up your team to counter the other team. All right. Ooh, all right. So we got some goodies up in here. So we got I haven't seen a 5-star werewolf used in so long. It's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the team as is, and I'm gonna hope that I can dumb down the damage that Zyros puts out by bringing in Arya. What I'll go ahead and do is either, keep the glancing hit debuffs on him or keep him sleep the whole time while I work on the other 2 units. I'm not worried about Rena, but we might not have enough speed to start out. So there you go. It looks like their Vigor is spec'd for Swift. Let's see if we get lucky here on the stun. We did, but not the unit that we wanted to. Let's go ahead and get the team up there. So this is the cool thing, guys. I don't know if you saw that, but normally, as I stated before in the critical thinking video, Roke is set up, I think the third to attack so that he can utilize the team up with Ardella. In this situation, I have a very, very good chance of either one-shotting a unit with Ardella or stunning another unit, or sleeping for that matter. So this particular time, I had the opportunity to use Arya, and I got the sleep off. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and lock her down, or lock Zyros down. Is it am I too worried right now? No. I could go about doing it however I want to do it, but big damage. Oh, never mind. I thought she had the attack buff on, but as you can see, this the spare focus here. So the focus part is really playing attuned to her high percentage of sleeping the unit, and it worked out pretty good. So if I'm staying corrected, I believe my team makeup on that particular one allowed me to lock out the Zyros completely, right? If I remember correctly, and I'm probably wrong, I don't even think Zyros got one attack, okay? So that shows you the true strength of a control-based team. All right? It's very, very good. All right, and this one, I'm going to use this fight to kind of speed up the process of, getting through our, getting through our arena fights here. Nothing too much to explain on this one because this one it was just a weaker opponent. So nothing they can do there. Alrighty, this one is down. If you guys notice, I think in the last video, I think I might have gotten up to 1500. I started this morning with like 1420. So that's where I'm at with arena right now. My arena defense team the runes are there, but I don't have everything plus 15, so I'm constantly getting taken advantage of by other, speed leader plus Megan type teams that just, can outspeed me and get the lead on me and take out my weaker units. So let's see what we got here. We got mostly wind and water here. This is not optimal, which is what I'm doing. But my goal here is to see, basically test, because I don't really care if I win or lose, right? I want to win, obviously, but test to see if my Megan speed, which is at about 180 now, is greater than their Megan speed plus their speed leader, which I've shown you guys a few times. Has happened, not all the time, not this time anyway. And then we'll kind of go from there. Let's see what she spec there. Looks like it's not stunned. Wow, did a lot of damage, but didn't kill anybody. All right, so let's go ahead and. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man, look at that. So we won't waste any time here. Let's go ahead and do it again. So now you guys can see the difference. Uh-oh, did I just fail again? I think I did. Let's see if I have the arena invitations. Uh-oh. Clicking away. Clicking away. Okay. Let's see if we got a little something, something. There we go. We'll finish off at this last battle here, and then we'll call it a video. Alright, so now, changed up. We're going to match speed for speed, and because the majority of the units are wind and water based, I'm going to take my 2 units that are strong against wind and water. It's going to be Della and Lucian. So now, with my leader, we might have the edge, which it looks like, okay? Lucian obviously did the most damage here. Let's see if we still got it. Oh, nope. But at least we got the defense. Well, the defense doesn't matter there because of his ignore skill ability. But, wow. A lot of damage here. I'm going to try to take her out. Oh. Take this one out. There we go. Alright. Kill that one. Everybody is low life. But Megan's skill is coming up. So by doing this, we stay a little bit more alive. And next attack should be the killer. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Testing out the teams here and take a look at that speed leader. 20% speed, 20% increase on a person that has speed of 200. What is that, 40, right? So even though I only have 180, 20% is going to be obviously a little under that, kind of where around the 35 range. But that speed boost gave me enough speed to basically take the lead, take the advantage, and take them out. So that just goes to show you the strength of providing a leader skill that has synergy with your whole team that will, give you the edge on certain fights. So hopefully that puts things in perspective. I'll probably be a little bit more brief with my arena talk in between fights next time, but since this one, I just made this one after the other video, whatever, there might be a couple of days of break in between, but now you guys can kind of be on that process here. Let's see if we got something good, gross. One more time for the video. One more time. Let's see if we get something good. Oh. Fail. Why does my dumbass spend gems? Ah, man. Alright guys, that's it. Take care and we'll see you next time.